We got ourselves a largemouth! He ate me twice. He's absolutely tiny. He's not that big. Look at that, guys. This guy has been through a heck of a, he has a slash on his cheek right there. And look at that one. That's probably from a pike or a propeller. I would say a pike. You wanna release him?
Let him go.
Yeah. Poor guy. Seems to be eating fairly good though. Well, guys, the sun's heat seems to be peeking through. Still no sun. These clouds are very stubborn, but it's definitely warming up, which is great. We've had a couple of chilly, windy, cloudy days, so it's nice to get some warm days. If the sun comes out, I think the smallmouth are going to pick up, so I think we're going to go end up doing that because it's a lot more consistent. But other than my small fish and Aaron's fish he just caught, and that big one we saw on the grass, haven't really seen too much action today. So, oh, and then we also caught a bunch of like 1.5 pound smallmouth that I didn't film, but we're kind of looking for that 4 or 5 pound range, obviously. So I think we're gonna go back in the afternoon and see if we can get some bigger smallmouth going. Now they're good. Yeah. Oh, no! Dude! That sucks, bro! He wasn't giant, but he was at least 3 pounds. I saw him. Didn't hook him good enough. He just slurped it just a little bit, not fully slurped it. It's not that little.
Told you it was under his tire.
Smallmouth. Is it? Yeah. It beats all the drop shot fish we've been catching. That's a good one. That's like a 2.5, 3. There you go. Biggest one from today of shallow. Beautiful.
Ready?
Yeah. Come here. Come here. Oh, that's 2.5. That's not bad.
Okay.
There you go. That's a pretty long fish, eh?
Yeah.
There you go. Another nice one for Aaron here. Sweet.
Ready?
Yeah. That is not a bad one by any means. Hey guys, how are you doing? Hopefully you're having a great day. Didn't really film an intro in the morning because I wanted to get to fishing. But a recap of our morning. It was super windy, super cold, super cloudy this morning, which kind of sucked because the forecast said it was supposed to be sunny all day. We caught, I don't know, like 10 to 15. I shouldn't say we caught. Aaron and Josh caught about 10 to 15 smallmouth, like 1 pound to 2 pounds. Nothing too big. We couldn't really get the fish going. So we transitioned over to largemouth, which is what we have been doing for the past, I don't know, I'd say 3 hours. And quick recap of that, we caught a couple of small fish and saw a big one, and just leaving a spot right now where we saw another big largemouth that spooked and we couldn't get him going. Came back twice already, and I don't know, maybe we'll come back again, but that was one big largemouth. But they seem to be a little bit funky. Nice! Nice little fish. They like the pads. Just another one. Wasn't recording out of the grass. Ate me like 30 million times before I finally set the hook, but that was a heavy little fish. Holy. Hello. Hello. So I switched up from the jig to the Texas rig just because we've been finding them pretty thick in the grass, a little too thick for a jig. So as you guys saw, I rigged up a little Freedom Tackle tungsten weight, rocking a little 3/0 hook here, and going through beaver baits as of right now. A lot of smaller fish for both Aaron and I, but we're still looking for that big. And we kind of gave up on the smallmouth thing, to be honest with you guys, just because it's blowing pretty hard down the pipe, so it's not very comfortable to fish in. So we're probably just going to stick to largemouth for the rest of the day, unless it calms down, of course. But we'll see if we can get a couple big ends. It's big in season, it's the fall, so I mean, we've definitely seen them, we just haven't quite gotten them to bite. He's plump, eh?
He's very plump.
There you go, guys. Nice plump fish. Not super big, but came out of the grass right behind us over there. Alright guys, so it calmed down just a little bit here. We're gonna quickly see if we can find some smallmouth. From what we saw this morning, they don't really seem to be in their fall spots. The water temp is dropping, but it's been pretty steady for the past couple of days. So I think they were like thinking about it and then like, never mind. But so yeah, the smallmouth have kind of been poopy. Largemouth have been okay, but smallmouth aren't really showing up. Alrighty guys, so it appears that it has to get a little colder, because as of right now, the fish don't really feel like feeding up. The smallmouth aren't quite ready yet. The largemouth fishing was actually pretty good. Josh actually got on a couple of good fish. So we had that, but I don't think we're quite ready yet for that fall. But I think everything here in Ontario has just kind of pushed back with that warmer September and October we've been having. So hopefully this means that we can fish a little bit later into November. That'd be great. But it's not quite ready yet. They haven't really turned on that feeding instinct, fall instinct, I guess, or whatever, to really feed up. But all in all, fun day out on the water, fun day out with Josh on the water too. We fished together a little bit here. I'm going to leave links to the Freedom Tackle jig and tungsten weights that I use down below in the description, along with all my combos and such. You guys can go have a look at that. Fingers crossed it cools down a little bit here soon, just because I really want to get on that fall bite. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed the video. Stay tuned. We're still on a mission to catch that PB smallmouth this fall, that 6-pounder. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.